welcome to Pupil Voice April 2022. I'm so excited. I've got the whole school Pupil Voice team with me. So just introducing ourselves, starting with year 1, we've got
Imogen, Sunny,
and in year 2 we've got
Jack,
and
Molly,
in year 3 we've got
Edie, Henry,
and in year 4 we've got
Alfie, Gracie, Charlie, Jessica, Tom.
Well, we've got lots to discuss today, but to start us off, we thought we'd talk about the things that make us really proud at the Prince of Wales School. If you came to our school, what things do you think that visitors should see? So if a visitor came to our school, what do we think they should see? Sunny?
Hand gel.
Hand gel.
Yeah, so they can wash their hands.
Oh, you are so smart. Yeah, as soon as they come in, they've got to do their hand gel, haven't they? What else should we be proud of? What do you think, Henry?
Show the visitors the work that the children have done.
That's a lovely idea.
Our school library, because it's just full of amazing books.
Yeah, and it's had a renovation, hasn't it? It's different and new.
Our play area outside.
Lovely. What about year 1? Any ideas? What should we show a visitor? Yes, Annie.
The school.
The school. We could show them the school grounds, couldn't we?
The school.
The school. Any other ideas? What if a visitor came to our school? What should we show them? What do you think is something that's quite special about the Prince of Wales School?
Our classrooms.
Yeah, the classrooms would be good to see. What in the classrooms do you think they'd like to see?
Our paperwork.
Okay, thank you.
I think they would like to see our book corners.
Yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Lovely book corners that we've got.
I think they would like to see our big hall, maybe, because you wouldn't really see, because not many schools have big halls like that. So
That's all right.
I think they should see the work that we've done. Like in year 4, we've done our Shakespeare play, and they can watch the video of it.
Oh, that's a really good idea. So some of the special things that we do. Now, you might not realise it, but we are so lucky in our grounds. We've got some things in our grounds, in the school grounds, that other schools might not have. Does anybody know some of the things? I mean, year 1, you just came across from there. Where were you just before? What were you looking at?
reception.
Where are you?
Flowers.
You were at flowers. You were in the garden area, weren't you? And what do we have in the garden area?
Lots of nature.
Lots of nature. We've got
Chickens.
chickens.
Pond.
The pond. Do you think that would be an interesting place to take visitors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Tom?
We have the guinea pigs as well.
We do, don't we? And year 3, where have you come from this afternoon? What were you looking at, Edie?
Forest school.
Forest school. Do you know not all schools have forest school areas? So do you think visitors might want to see that, Molly?
Yeah.
They would, wouldn't they? Okay, last ideas. Anything else that you think we should show a visitor? Jack?
We should show them our roundhouse.
Well done. I'm so pleased you did say that one. Roundhouse. Not hardly any schools have a roundhouse. We're so lucky to have one. Thank you so much for sharing your ideas. Oh, last one from Sunny.
We've got a roundhouse which has been covered probably about 2 years.
Do you know, I'm not sure. I think it's longer than 2 years, but it is a newer one, isn't it? Now, we are going to think about charities. So we've raised money for charity at this school before. We've had things like Crazy Hair Day. We've done Comic Relief, haven't we? With Red Nose Day. We've done Children in Need. So not thinking about those charities, can you think of any other issues or any other charities that you think would be good for us to raise money for? Gracie?
I think because there's people in our school which has got disabilities in a wheelchair. So I think we should raise money for people that have that.
That's a really good idea. We're going to have a vote, so we can have that one as one of the options. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Gracie. What about you, Alfie?
For dancing on stage.
So that's not really a charity for that. We're thinking about charities who need money, who are trying to do good things for other people. I can absolutely make sure that you get the chance to do some dancing on a stage. Or do you mean to help children do dancing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is a nice idea. So some kind of charity so that children can do dancing. That's a lovely idea. Jack, what do you think?
I feel like we should raise charity for old people
and how they can't function properly.
Oh, that's a really lovely idea. Yeah, thank you. So supporting old people. Sunny, what do you think?
We should get a new club, which might be a club which you can raise money for charity.
Oh, do you know, that's a lovely idea, isn't it? We can have our ongoing club that raises money for different charities. I like that. I'm going to put that in my back pocket and we'll think about that one a bit later. Jess?
So me and Holly, we have been thinking, like, we could do like a sign language club because
I'm going to get you to hang on to that and we're going to do that at the end with suggestions. Last one now for charities that we can raise money for. Henry?
People who like have autism and ADHD, I think we should support those people.
Wow, so many ideas. So I'll go through them again. Do we think we should raise money for the people, the Gracie's idea, people in wheelchairs who, you know, have some disabilities at their school? Should we raise money for them?
yes.
Okay, we're going to do a vote, so you can only vote once. Are we going to raise money for charity to help people to do some dancing? I don't know if there is a charity like that. I'm sure there might be, but we'd have to look into that. Are we going to raise money to help old people, like Jack's suggestion? Or are we going to raise money to help people who've got autism and ADHD? You only have one vote. Give me a thumbs up when you've got your idea what you're going to choose. Do you know what you're going to choose, Edie? Okay, we'll do votes then. Who thinks we should raise money, like Gracie's suggestion, for people who have a disability that go to our school, one of the disabilities, to support them? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thank you. Who thinks we should raise money for a dancing charity to help people to be creative and do dancing?
Oh.
I mean, but it was still a good idea. Thank you for that one. Who thinks we should raise money for aged care, so people who are elderly, old people? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And who thinks we should raise money for charities that support people with autism and ADHD? 1, 2. Thank you. Such wonderful ideas. And I don't want you to feel sad if we don't get to do your charity, because like Sunny said, maybe this is something we do a lot of other times as well. We could raise money for more than one charity, but it's looking like, to start off with, we'll raise money for people who've got disabilities to support them in our school. Now, just before we go, I want your suggestions, your ideas for what we could do at this school. And Jess, you had one. I cut you off. Can you remember what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was an idea that me and Holly have had for a long time. Because, like, Seth, he can't talk. So we thought that we could do, like, a sign language club so we can learn more sign language.
Jess, that is a brilliant idea. And it's not just Seth, it helps, you know, you'd help if you met someone who is deaf, other children who might have communication problems. Being able to sign is an amazing idea, Jess. I think that's a great one. I'll pass that on to Mr. Spacklin. Sunny?
Like Ivy, she can't talk, which is in year 1.
That's right, and being able to sign would help her as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Any other ideas then? It can be to do with the grounds, it can be to do with your lessons, it can be to do with anything you like to do with school life. Alfie?
Special needs.
Special needs, what do you want to see happen at school?
To make sure, like, the people with like ADHD and autism can have extra help.
So what extra help do you think we should start doing for them?
Like,
Keep your feet still.
I don't really know, like helping each other and all that, like partner working.
That's a really good idea. Thank you, Alfie. Anybody else? Any ideas that you've got how we can make our school a better place? Going once? No? Yep.
We can make the world a better place.
We can. Do you know what a lovely thing to finish on? Thank you so much, Sunny. That's always going to be the aim, isn't it? Thank you so much for joining me. It's been amazing to have you all together. I think some of us were a little bit shyer when it's the whole group, but maybe next time we'll go into some smaller groups again. Shall we all say goodbye? Let's say bye.
Goodbye.